Where were you during the time of the war?
In Cambodia. During the war, I went to visit my great-grandmother daughter. When the Khmer Rouge invasion, I was separated from my parents for 5 years. And during that time, I can never ever go back to the town where they are. And that was it. And then when the Vietnamese soldier come in and invaded, we fled out to another town. And then when we had the opportunity to escape from Cambodia to Thailand, so we stayed in Thailand for a couple months before.
What is your most memorable experience during the time Khmer Rouge was in power?
Well, the worst part is that they stopped us to death. We had no food to eat, you know. So we worked at the rice field because communists, you cannot do anything without permission. So if you hungry, you just go cook. That's a no-no. No matter how old you are, you gotta wait until those people make you dinner or lunch to eat. But we never ever have enough. It's just rice, soup, plain with salt. And then we working in the rice field. So everything is just the same routine, you know. If you're educated, they don't like it. If they found out you're educated, they would kill your whole family. And especially if people who doctor or lawyer, they have to disguise themselves that they are a farmer, which what they love is, you know, if you're a farmer, you survive more because they don't want anybody to become, you know, educated. Then you might smarter than them. So this way they can control you a lot easier if you didn't know how to read or write. That's what I remember.
What did you find most difficult?
I guess we don't know what our future is. We think it's going to be like this forever. You know, people don't know how to write or read. They don't believe in God. If you do, they kind of torture you to prove, like, okay, let's see your God come and help you now. I'm going to shoot you and see what happens. So that's what nobody can practice any, you know, any religion because they know they're going to get killed.
How did you escape?
We escaped when the Khmer Rouge fled to the jungle, and then the Vietnamese coming in, and that's how my uncle he had opportunity. So I guess he had his friend working for the UN. So we have leverage because my uncle speaks French and English. So when we escaped to Thailand, came between the border of Cambodia and Thailand. So we just, I guess we don't have any house. So they build a shelter, you know. In the meantime, we use tar so that it help protect from the rain and all that stuff. And during that time, we don't have no money. I guess the goal is very important to trade to buy food and all that stuff a little at a time.
How did the war ultimately affect you overall?
Well, I lost my dad. He got killed. I guess you're kind of afraid of bombing every day. So when I come to the United States, that is, I guess to me it's heaven on earth compared to what I have.
What were you feeling at the time?
It's very hard to grow up without my parents. Because I want to know what it's like to have a parent. Ultimately, I never had that chance. that's a kind of difficult in my life. Go back and feel sorry for me for what I don't have. So I have to move on.
What was the U.S. like compared to Cambodia?
Well, I guess it gave me more opportunity to better my life, you know. Because education is like I came here to start all over again. I was here in 1981. I was 9 years old, and at least I have a safety net, a nice place to live instead of living in Kenya, in the jungle, between Thailand and Cambodia border. It's not like Mexico and the U.S. So you have to walk from Cambodia to Thailand, make sure you don't stop any mine, in the ground. So water is very difficult. But at least compared to what we have during the Khmer Rouge time, at least we're not starving to death. So